Hello and welcome to Mindfulness Monday. Today, we're going to do a short grounding and then we'll do a movement practice, some breath awareness, and some mindfulness of thoughts. So, the session will be around 30 to 40 minutes today. And I just want you to start by getting yourself into a comfortable yet alert position. Not some position that you might fall asleep in. Sometimes when we lie down, our brain signals sleep, and we don't want that. We want to keep you alert and conscious and aware, just allowing your body, your mind to relax, get into a state of relaxation. So seated is a good position. You can also stand, lay down, or just do some gentle walking, just like pacing 4 or 5 steps across the room and back again. And to start with, just let your eyes close or lower your gaze. Unfocus your eyes. And just bring yourself into your body. So really feel, what is your experience right now? What's been going on in your day, in your life? What emotions are you holding with you? What are you bringing into the session? And with that recognized, now just seeing if you can draw a line between what's come before and what comes from this point forward. So let those emotions, let those thoughts just drop to the floor and settle. To allow you to just become completely present in this moment. Notice the rhythm of your breathing. Aware of the fact that you are breathing. And take a slightly deeper breath. Feeling a softening and relax on the out breath. Maybe do 1 or 2 more. Feeling the breath all the way in and all the way out. And then keeping your awareness on your breathing, just let the rhythm settle into a natural pace. Become aware of the place that you find most comfortable, most obvious, and let your attention rest there. And we'll just observe your breath for a few moments. And then bringing your attention down through your body to feel the contact points with the floor. So that might be your feet on the ground, your bottom on the chair, your back against the chair. Let your full awareness come down to that point or those points. And just feel heavy and grounded. Bringing your attention back up to your breathing again. And really feeling present within your body, within this moment. And now that we've arrived into the meditation session, we'll move into our breath anchor meditation. So you can wriggle about or change positions if you want to, or you can stay where you are. And so finding that comfortable position, alert and yet relaxed. Notice if there's any obvious tightness or tension within your body. Is there anything that you can release easily by jiggling or wiggling or moving slightly? And then notice the fact that your body is always breathing naturally, whether your awareness is on it or not. Bring your attention to the rhythm of your breathing. You can always place a hand on your chest or your tummy if you want a bit of extra sensory touch to feel the breath, the rise and fall. And on the next 3 in and out breaths, I want you to really feel each breath. Let your mind calm and let your body relax. And then 3 more. Where is your attention now? Gently bringing it back to your breath with kindness. Feeling that moment of mindfulness when you notice your mind has wandered. Coming back kindly, feeling the breath all the way in and all the way out. Just this breath. And now for the next few moments, bring your awareness to the pauses between the breath, between the in and the out breath, and the out and the in breath. Just noticing those pauses for the next few moments. relaxing with your breathing. Keeping mindful awareness on your breath. Noticing where your attention is. And if it's drifted, bringing it back with kindness. Fully here in this moment with this breath. Awake at ease. And then as you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back in to the room around you. You can start by noticing sounds. Gently opening your eyes, maybe moving through your body, wriggle your fingers and toes. Any movement that feels necessary. And then bringing your attention back onto the screen as soon as you feel comfortable. And we're going to move into a movement meditation. So wherever you are, whether you're seated, laying down, or standing, bring your hands onto your thighs, palms facing down. Take a breath in and out. And the exercise that we're going to do is going to turn your hand over in the breath pause. Breathe in, slowly lift your palm facing up. As you get to the top of the in-breath, pause the breath, turn the hand over. Breathe out, come all the way down. Pause at the bottom, turn the other hand over. Breathe in, coming all the way up. Pause at the top. Breathe out, coming all the way down. Pause at the bottom. Turn the other hand. Breathe in. Pause and turn. Breathe out. Pause and turn. Other hand. Breathe in. Pause and turn. Breathe out. And we're just going to do this in our own time. And I encourage you to close your eyes if you can and just feel into the sensation in your hand without seeing. So try and feel the movement down your arm. Really connect with your breathing and the sensation in your hand and arm. And you will fall out of track of anybody else that's doing it. That's absolutely fine. You don't need to keep in a time. You just need to work with your own breath, your own movement, your own comfortable range of movements. So I'm going to go quiet and we'll just continue this. Palms turn in the pauses. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you come down. And then just rounding out the exercise, whichever hand you're on, when your hands come back down to your knees, just let your palms rest on the tops of your thighs or wherever they sit comfortably. But just feel that contact between your hands and your body. Maybe slight warmth, heaviness, pressure. Feel that sensation. Take a nice deep breath. And then opening your eyes when you're ready. It's quite a nice movement practice to really focus your awareness. And sometimes when we've got really busy minds or we're going through difficult emotions or difficult things and our heads are in 100 places, it can be quite hard to just sit and do a breath meditation. So these moving meditations can be a bit more accessible because they give us something a bit more concrete to focus on, to keep our awareness in the present moment, but they're just a bit more dynamic. So it's a good one. You can try that even just in the middle of your day. If you're having a hectic day, while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, just closing your eyes and doing your breathing, one hand, then the other, focusing your attention in the present moment, bringing yourself back to right here, right now, this moment. Okay, and with that in mind, we'll move on to our meditation about thoughts, because that is the thing that we are most commonly caught in, is past experiences, thoughts, worrying about the past, worrying about the future, and it really brings us away from enjoying our lives, enjoying our present moment experience. So getting yourself into a comfortable position, and please feel free to move. So if you want to take the standing, you can stand up, maybe lean against the wall or just stand straight upright. Sit down nice and alert, lay down, keep your spine nice and tall and your shoulders relaxed. And just close your eyes or soften your gaze if you don't want to close your eyes, if it doesn't feel safe. And you can keep a soft downward gaze. And become still. Notice your breathing and feel connected to the ground beneath you. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel gravity pulling you down to the earth. And just feel a sense of relaxation flowing down your body, through your head and neck, your arms, your chest and back, through your hips, down your legs, to your feet, to your toes. And if there's anywhere that needs to soften, just relax as you breathe. Breathing in a calming energy, letting go with the out breath. And now just let your body breathe without any control. Let your body breathe the way it knows to breathe. And now as you breathe, let your awareness open to any other experiences that might arise. So keeping a gentle awareness of your breath in the background, but noticing sensations that might arise, being aware of them. If sounds call your attention, just become aware of hearing. And if there are strong emotions, just notice them and name them, allowing everything with kindness, with compassion. Allow your thoughts to be part of your meditation field. So when you've become lost in thought, allow that moment of awareness. Maybe naming the thought, planning, judging, organizing. Notice it and name it, and then gently come back to the fact that you're just sitting and breathing. You could simply name thinking, thinking, but in a kind and non-judgmental tone. And try not to get lost in the story of your thought. Notice the thinking, but don't feed the thought. Just allow it to dissolve on its own when your awareness comes to the fact that you've been thinking. As soon as you become aware that you've been thinking, coming back to the breath, to the present moment. Noticing the naturalness of thoughts arising. It occurs quite normally, quite naturally. And it pulls us away from our present moment experience. So coming back to the breath, coming back to the sensations of your feet on the floor, coming back to your anchor. Be here now. Where are you now? Noticing and naming And then coming back to the breath. Famous quote by Viktor Frankl. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. So just reflecting on that quote for a moment as you notice this meditation building that awareness of thoughts as they arise. And the awareness of coming back. And the thought arises. We strengthen the muscle of witnessing that thought, not being lost in that thought. We see the thought, we can name it, and it has less power over us. Because we can choose to act. And now just letting your awareness come back to your breathing again. Full awareness on your breath. Noticing the general emotional state of your body right now. If you had to name it, what would you name? How are you feeling? And I'll share a poem by John Welwood that I've shared before, but I like it. Forget about enlightenment. Sit down wherever you are and listen to the wind singing in your veins. Feel the love, the longing, the fear in your bones. Open your heart to who you are right now, not who you would like to be, not the saint you're striving to become, but the being right here before you, inside you, around you. All of you is holy. You are already more and less than whatever you can know. Breathe out, touch in, let go. Allow your breathing, allow your contact with the ground to bring you completely into this present moment. Become aware of your senses, the smells in your nose, maybe the feeling of heat or cold in your nostrils. Feel the taste in your mouth, the warmth, wetness in your mouth. Notice the sensations in your mouth. Can you hear around you? Sounds near and far, within the room, within the building, outside in the sky. And then as you open your eyes gently, taking in the room you're in, look around and notice, really seeing the colours, the shapes, sharp edges, and the smooth ones. Maybe just patterns, light and dark. Just scanning the room and allowing yourself to be here right now, to stay completely present in this moment. And as you stand or sit or lay, alert and awake, just take a moment to feel into those sense inputs, the mouth, the nose, the eyes, the ears. Noticing right now, using those senses to bring you into presence. And knowing that they're there. So if you have a moment when you are caught in a strong emotion, when you are reflecting upon the past or worrying about something that's coming up in the future, you always have the option of taking a quiet moment, of coming inwards, of breathing and noticing your breath coming into the body. You have the option of tapping into the senses, so really feeling the smells, the taste, hearing the sounds, seeing through fresh eyes what's in front of you. Because so much occurs outside of our awareness because our mind is distracted. So these simple mindfulness techniques really ground us in the present and bring us back. Because those thoughts are not real. You know, the past is in the past, the future is yet to come. We don't know what's going to happen. All we can really guarantee is the present moment. So trying to find as much joy and happiness and contentment within the present moment. And it's there if we can stay in the moment. So as we conclude our session this week, I pray for you to have good presence, good present moment awareness this week, awareness of your body, awareness of your thoughts, and have a great week. And I'll be here next Monday.